Forget everything you've heard about growing avocados from seed. The toothpicks, unnecessary, checking water daily, waste of time. Babying your seed like it's fragile, actually counterproductive. I've grown dozens of avocado trees, and I'm going to tell you something that might sound crazy. The less you do, the better they grow. My grandmother proved this 60 years ago with a tree she barely touched. Today, I'll show you her method, what I call the lazy gardener's way. And at the end, I'll share the one trick that transforms a skinny pole into a beautiful, bushy tree your neighbors will ask about. Let's do this the easy way. Now, you've probably seen the toothpick method, suspending your pit over a glass of water. And look, it works. But here's why I never recommend it anymore. Water-grown roots are water roots. The moment you transplant to soil, your plant goes into shock. It can set your avocado back weeks, sometimes months. I've seen perfectly healthy sprouts just give up after transplanting. But here's the real reason I prefer soil. It's actually less work. Water method. You're checking water levels daily. Topping off. Watching for algae. Soil method. Plant it and let nature do the work. Check once a week. That's it. So if you're the type who forgets to water, perfect. This method was made for you. Let me show you exactly how to set it up. First things first. Let's look at your seed. See that flat end? That's the bottom, where roots come out. The pointy end? That's the top, where your stem will emerge. If you're not sure, look for the circular scar on the bottom. That's where it was attached to the fruit. Bigger seeds have more stored energy, so they sprout more vigorously. And freshness matters. Plant your pit the same day you eat the avocado if you can. If you need to wait, wrap it in a damp paper towel and refrigerate. But don't wait more than a week. Give your seed a gentle rinse in lukewarm water. No soap needed. Then peel off that brown, papery skin. It comes off easily when the seed is fresh. This prevents mold and lets you see any problems. What you want: firm seed, uniform tan color, no soft spots. If it's mushy or has dark patches, toss it and try another one. Good seeds feel solid, like a small potato. Grab a 6-inch pot with drainage holes. This is non-negotiable. Avocados hate wet feet. No drainage holes. Your seed will rot before it ever sprouts. Fill it with regular potting soil mixed with about 20% perlite. That's roughly 4 parts soil to 1 part perlite. This gives you drainage while holding just enough moisture. Don't overthink it. Any decent potting mix will work. Here's the key. Bury the bottom 2/3 of your seed. Leave the top third exposed. The pointy end should be sticking up above the soil line. Give it a good watering until water drains from the bottom. Set your pot on a sunny windowsill, and that's it. You're done with the hard part. Optional. A $15 heat mat underneath speeds things up. Avocados are tropical. They like warmth. But grandmother never used one, and her tree did just fine. The heat mat just does the work, while you relax. Quick question before we continue. Are you team soil method or team water method? I'm curious. Drop your answer in the comments below. Month 1 is the hardest because you're doing almost nothing. And that's exactly right. Your seed is busy underground, absorbing water, sending out roots. You just can't see it yet. Around week 2 or 3, you might notice your seed starting to crack. Don't panic. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. The root is pushing through. By the end of month 1, you might even see a root tip poking out of the drainage holes. That's your sign things are working. Your only job? Check the soil once a week. Stick your finger an inch deep. If it's dry, water it. If it's still moist, leave it alone. That's it. The hardest part is resisting the urge to dig it up and check. Don't. Month 2 is when the magic happens. A pale shoot pushes through. It grows surprisingly fast, sometimes several inches in a week. Now light becomes critical. Your avocado needs at least 6 hours of bright, indirect light. If your stem is getting tall and skinny with lots of space between leaves, that's called etiolation. It's not getting enough light. Move it to a brighter spot or add a grow light. LED works great, 12 to 14 hours a day. Those first leaves come out looking like little accordions, then slowly unfurl over a few days. Once you see healthy green leaves, you know your avocado is officially thriving. Quick safety note for pet parents. Avocado leaves, bark, and pit contain persin, which is toxic to cats and dogs. Keep your avocado plant on a high shelf or in a room your furry friends can't access. Better safe than sorry. Months 3 and 4. This is where your avocado really takes off. You should see 12 to 18 inches of height with 4 to 8 leaves. The leaves themselves can get 6 to 8 inches long. Your stem will start changing too. That pale green gradually turns woody brown. That's maturation, and it's perfectly healthy. Don't panic if some lower leaves turn yellow and drop. Old leaves make way for new growth. It's normal. What's not normal is widespread yellowing. That usually means overwatering or nutrient deficiency. When should you move to a bigger pot? Look for these signs. Roots growing out of drainage holes, soil drying out faster than usual, or growth that seems stalled. When you see these, size up 2 to 4 inches. Sow from a 6-inch pot to an 8 or 10-inch pot. Don't go bigger than that, or you risk root rot. Now, here's something most videos don't tell you. If you're in zones 9 through 11, you can eventually move this outdoors. California, Florida, parts of Texas. Everyone else, your avocado will be a beautiful indoor tree for life. And honestly, that's perfectly fine. It's what grandmother did for 60 years. I'm curious, if you already have an avocado plant, what stage is it at? Drop a comment and let me know. Month 1, month 2, already got leaves. I love seeing your progress. Before we get to that tip, I promised, let's quickly cover the 3 most common problems and how to fix them. Problem 1, root rot. Your stem base feels mushy and smells bad. This usually means overwatering or poor drainage. The fix? Unpot it. Cut away any brown, mushy roots. Let the root ball dry for a day, then repot in fresh soil with better drainage. Problem 2, yellow leaves. 9 times out of 10, this is overwatering. Let your soil dry out between waterings. If that doesn't help, try a diluted, balanced fertilizer. Your plant might be hungry. Problem 3, tall, leggy growth with sparse leaves. Your avocado is reaching for light. Move it to a brighter spot or add a grow light. And stay tuned, because tip number 4 actually helps with this too. All right, remember tip number 4 I promised at the beginning? Here it is. And honestly, this is the difference between a sad, skinny pole and a gorgeous, bushy tree. Left alone, avocados grow straight up, one single stem reaching for the sky. Eventually, you end up with a tall stick with a tuft of leaves at the top. Not exactly the beautiful tree we're going for. The fix is simple. When your plant reaches about 12 inches tall, usually end of month 3 or during month 4, pinch off the top, remove the top cluster of leaves plus about half an inch of stem. Use clean scissors and cut just above a leaf node. What happens next is magic. Instead of growing taller, your avocado puts energy into side branches. Those side branches make more side branches. Suddenly you have a bushy, full tree instead of a skinny pole. And here's a bonus within the bonus. Those pinched tips, you can root them in water and grow whole new plants. Free avocados for our friends. In 6 months, when you've got a beautiful avocado tree sitting by your window and your neighbor knocks on your door asking where you bought it, you can smile and say, "I grew it myself, from a pit I was going to throw away." That's the lazy gardener's way. If this helped you, hit subscribe. I share a new gardening secret every week, and drop a comment telling me, are you going to try this with your next avocado? Happy growing!